From the first map we restored, every texture hand remade, every shadow, every light, every ruin we reclaim. We breathe new life in forests, rebuilt the ancient stone, turned broken worlds to wonders. Now the legend has been born. Through countless nights we labored, with passion, fire and will. Every detail resurrected, every dream became real. This is Age of Cignare. Revamped, reborn, renewed. From the first realm to the last, we made the old feel new. Age of Cignare, our masterpiece breaks through. We raise the whole world higher. Now the sky is split in two. Mountains carved with glory, cities glowing in the night. We fixed what time destroyed, brought forgotten realms to light. Every zone transformed, every corner redefined. We poured our soul and vision into this new design. Through countless nights we labored, with passion, fire and will. Every detail resurrected, every dream became real. This is Age of Cignare. Revamped, reborn, renewed. From the first realm to the last, we made the old feel new. Age of Cignare, our masterpiece breaks through. We raise the whole world higher. Now the sky is split in two. Every hour, every fight, we gave it everything. Now feel the power rising. Hear the empire sing. This is Age of Cignare. From beginning to the end, we revamped every map now. Let the heavens descend. War drums shaking the ground. It's all screaming loud. This is our revival. Stand up and scream it proud. This is Age of Cignare. Revamped, reborn, renewed. Age of Cignare. We made the world brand new. Rising high.
Forever! Yeah! Let's go, baby! Age of Cignare forever! Hello, everybody. Welcome to Age of Cignare Online. This is your friend Cignare, and holy. Damn, bro, it's exciting. It's really exciting. I'm just super califragilistic, espialidocious. The last few days has been really exciting. And I am thrilled to announce and to introduce some of the very new items. Oh, yeah. And of course, you can enjoy the remaster of the all, you know, healing armor. Remember, it used to be a rank 3. It was like, what, third best or something like that? Oh, yeah. Look at that. I love the way this armor look. It's an amazing new addition, and should I say revamp, to our rank 5, right? We did the new item rescaling. Everything has been completely reorganized. Of course, we left everything in the order in terms of names and armor, right? And weapons, everything on the same order it used to be, just shifted a little bit higher and higher and higher. So with that being said, I just want to show you some of the, add-ons that I just did in the last few days. It was a little, little mission, little roller coaster. But you know what? Here we are. Now, and this addition that I just did, of course, for the most part, when you think about a dagger, you think about a knight, you think about the warrior who's used the dagger, whatever, because those are the armor design. I mean, those are the weapon designed for those, right? You have the bows for the rangers, the staff for the magic, and then you have the closed melee weapons for your warrior. But at the same time, because we have a hybrid system, you'd be able to kind of grab 1, 2, 3, or 4 different classes, right? You can get the warrior, you can get the range, you can get the dark and white magic, combines their skills that actually are present in the game to be able to kind of use a different type of combination, right? A hybrid. It's just basically a unification on 2 different classes, or 3 different classes, or 4 different classes, or whatever. Anyways, my point is that all these daggers, I actually designed them with the intention of fitting a particular armor, right? In this case, I kind of focus on the magic side. So it's pretty cool because now I'll be able to fit all these pretty cool items, and the warriors can use them. But the texture and everything fits better with the magic side. So a magician can, it's not going to carry like a very big weapon for the most part. It needs something quick, fast to increase stats and to do all the things that makes those stats look better, right? And this is a perfect add-on. The texture, everything pretty much fits very well. So for the most part, all the daggers that I added, I don't want to make them small. To be honest with you, I want to see the daggers on a fairly, almost like a sword, but it's just the daggers that we used to have in the game. They were not that big, and I understand it's a dagger, but at the same time, you want to display the item, right? So I'm not going much in terms of the size realistic. I am going more with the okay, is the weapon. This is probably the smallest one of all of them that I did. For the most part, they're all on a fairly, this one and which one was it? This one is a real nice one. Anyways, I just wanted to show a weapon, how, it looks so cool here, but let's see a dagger. This is a dagger. This is called the ring dagger or the kidney dagger. Let's try the kidney dagger, which is probably the best rank 2. Like I said, I changed everything. So a lot of things says rank 1. Some of them say rank 2. I split. Everything got divided properly. I sent the orc to rank 2 because that's, it belongs to Mohas. Let's purchase this one real quick and let's put it on there. Now, this is look at that dagger. A little tiny skinny. I know it used to be an initial dagger for players to see, but from this one to, let's say, the Scrama Max, or the, what was the other dagger? I forgot. The Red Knight dagger, right? The Red Knight dagger, it for an R5 back then, which it was only R5 and R6. It was literally the best dagger that the game had. It wasn't wow. It wasn't all that. And the size wasn't all that either. It was like a very small. And a lot of the times when you had a shield, you can even see the dagger. So it was crazy. I want the daggers to be able to be seen just a little bit, at least from the side. You look at them. Even if it has a shield on this side, you'll be able to see the dagger is there. But if you put a shield here, it'll hide the whole thing. And for the most part, that's what all the daggers are on all the ranks. Even the latest one, which was the Black Knight dagger, nobody used it. One, because it was ugly. I mean, it was ugly. So you have the Red Knight. This side, this was me. I actually redesigned the whole dagger. I textured it, I redesigned, but I kept it on the same side. However, I'm going to make it a little bit bigger because it just doesn't look that nice. It's such a beautiful item. I'm going to keep it in the same position, just going to stretch out the dagger line, and more than a knife. It should be a little bit bigger than a knife, a little bit smaller than a sword. This was the mace, was the dagger right here. Look at this dagger. I mean, I'm not so much like wow, whatever, but it could be better. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to redesign it a little bit, maybe make it a little bit bigger. I'm not sure if I'm convinced. I may keep it the same way and just retexture it. I'm not. That design doesn't really look like a typical dagger. It's like a I don't know, a small design of a knife. And if it has a unique, you can call it a dagger. But anyways, my point was when players got to rank 5, they were using the Red Knight dagger. And then all of a sudden, they didn't like the Black Knight dagger. So they basically just skipped it. They didn't do anything else. They just kept everything. But we changed it. I added new 10 daggers, right? The daggers are pretty neat. Once I get an opportunity, I will add a few more, right? I'm also, I don't know if you guys remember, I retexture this entire new texture. This is a rank 10 texture, so this is going to be an end game. But I was having a little trouble with the icons. You see, the pants don't look like pants. The boots maybe a little bit, and the gloves, yeah, okay. But the top, it was horrible. You could barely tell it was the top. Now you can see it. And I'm actually making it. I'm going to make it a little bit clearer. I was just testing it, so we'll be able to actually retexture the icons of some of the new items because they don't look that good. The way I did them, they just don't look that good. So now I'm going to get a few of them and I'm going to really do the icons. The new Luna, I'm going to keep them. They actually look pretty cool. And they fit very, very well with, let's see, where's the Lunar staff? I call, there's so instead of calling Luna, I call it the Lunar, and the Eclipse. The Eclipse is, where is the Lunar? This is the Witch staff, which is the one for the other armor, and the Eclipse staff as well. This is a nice one. Instead of calling the Luna staff, I call it the Eclipse. The dagger is called the Lunar dagger. I think there it is, the Lunar dagger. I should have called it the Eclipse dagger, but I just wanted to get something different. So the Lunar dagger and the Eclipse staff. Those are basically, as you can see, we added the attributes as well. So you have the PA, the PD, the MA, the MD, the HP for hit point, MP for mana points, the critical, speed, and intelligence. Those are going to be attributes and perks. You will be able to see them at the catch up, and they're going to be absolutely insane price. Like going to be so simple and very cheap. For the most part, the game is going to be about 75% free. everything from rank 1 all the way to rank 6. You will be able to experience those items, and the map inventory that goes all the way from Vale to Taros. Then after Taros, you're going to have Teban. Then after Teban, you're going to have Robitan. And then after Robitan, you're going to have Reburn. Reburn will be the last map, right, of the equation for the basic, or should I say the free road. Still, the way I'm going to design the road, the way I'm going to design the drop list, the way I'm going to design the mob scale, the way I'm designing the item balance, not like some of you are used to, because you're good at it and you've been playing the game for so long. A lot of you just going to want to go straight to the end game. You can try. It is not going to be a game that you're going to go from level 0 to level 100 in a few days, like some people did back. We're going to create a flow where, yes, the leveling is going to be depending on how committed you are. But we are going to be adding quite a few. Sorry, I was looking at something. We're going to be adding quite a few systems. We're going to have several reward system. I want to put a reward system that once you reach a certain rank, maybe rank 3 or rank 4, you get daily quests that you can go get them and do them to get those rewards. The quest system, it is going to be something that I already pretty much grasps the whole thing. Like I already know how it works. I already know how it was implemented. And the basic quests and stuff, we're going to make it different tiers. We're going to have tier quests, which is basically going to keep you guys busy. The tier quest is going to be pretty cool. The daily reward is going to be pretty cool. The system reward for, depending of ranking rewards. So let's say if you reach, we're not going to do it on the early stages because people have a tendency of abusing the rewards on rank 1 and rank 2. It's going to be easy to make a character rank 1 and get it at rank 2 to. So I remember when we had a reward system, it used to be an NPC back here, which I put it in the front. It used to be literally right here. There's actually a shadow somewhere here. If it used to be, I think it was right here. It was either here or here. I don't remember exactly what it was, or here, somewhere here. And players will come in and they click the reward system, and they'll abuse it. They get cars, they get this, they get that, and then they'll delete the character. They'll come back in. And I know the Koreans try to do the IP system thingy, but that doesn't work because if you have a VPN, you can change your IP, you can do different things. So that's not going to work. The way we're going to do it is that you have to reach a certain level of accomplishment in your character to be able to activate, right, the reward systems. Some of them are going to need higher levels. Some of them are going to start maybe at rank 3. But with that being said, there's going to be plenty of things to do on the early stage, on the mid stage of the game, on the higher levels, and on the end game. Of course, we're going to have bosses now that will represent the tier of which you are. I am not 100% sure if I am able to design a boss that, let's say you have a rank, 4, and then you have a rank 5, and then you have a rank 6. And all 3 of them are killing the boss. They're just literally blah, 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 blah. But as you can see, each rank has a tier, right? You have the rank 5 is a legendary. Rank 4, where's rank 4? Rank 4 is epic. So you have epic, legendary, and then rank 6. Where is the rank 6? There it is. It's ancient. So you have epic, legendary, and ancient. So I want to create a boss system that is going to reward the player based on his tier, right? So once the rank 4, rank 5, rank 6 kill the bosses, then if the rank 6 gets a reward, it's going to be on his tier, right? Then if a rank 5 gets a reward, it's going to get it on his tier, legendary. And if a rank 4 gets a reward, We might able to create a system where based on three different tiers, you as a rank four will be able to get three different tiers. You can get the tier that is under you, which will be a rank three tier, then your rank four, and then the next one, rank five. Same thing for the rank five. It will be rank four, rank five, rank six tier, and then rank six will have rank five, six, and seven. So you will get one under and one below, right? That actually really cool stuff. So, anyways, those are things that I'm going to be analyzing. I have to code the whole fucking thing. So give me it's going to take me a minute, but, I already have it in my mind somehow that it's going to work. Hopefully for the most part, when I actually think of something, it's more logical than, fictitious. Anyways, but as you can see, this staff, I was looking at it. I have to flip it. You see the design? I didn't realize I have to flip it completely over to the other side. Um, Everything for the most part came out super nice. I don't think this one has to be flipped. Nope. So I love this staff. This one with the right armor, it's going to look really nice. Let's see. This one, I think, with the Earth element looks so insane. It's a rank 9. So you have the fire Zeagle. The fire Zeagle is kind of like a for the bloody. Also, this one fits the Diabuloculus. Oh my god, that name is just perfect for the bloody armor. So the Diabuloculus staff is a very evil staff, but with the bloody armor, it looks insane. It looks so insane with the bloody armor. Of course, you have this one. This is the witch's crescent staff. I love it. That is the highest staff on the game right now so far. With the higher, of course, armor, which it was all these three. Let's see. This is a beautiful one. This one fits so beautiful. So it's called the Inferno staff for the Topaz, which used to be the best magic rank 2. Now it's the best rank 4. So we shifted up. Of course, we retexture it. It looks so nice. We can actually go into to look at it completely. I love the way it looks with the armor. Actually, it looks really nice. Do I have the full topaz here? I think I did. It's just delete some of the ones that I was using. Where are you? Oh, I think it's here. No, I don't. I didn't bring it out. I think I deleted it. That's a range class. Inca Rose. Oh, the Inca Rose. That's Valor. I gotta fix some of these icons. I'm gonna fix them. No worries. At least like this one right here. There's some of them that need fix up, so they look a lot cleaner than what they used to. The Inca. I don't know where I put the let's see. Valor pants. Sure. Inca pants. There they are. I think there's a staff that's called the Inca Rose staff, which I believe is. Where are you? Then I created one. I thought I did. Ba, 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 da, bum. To the dragon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, I think it was a dagger. An Inca Rose dagger, I think. Yeah, there it is. It was a dagger. So this one I did it with the intention of this armor. This is pretty much it. This is called the Inca Rose dagger. It's a rank 4, just as this one. Of course, I'm going to be adding more daggers later on for the warrior class as something that will match the actual armor. So, we will have certain weapons that may have different names, but they'll match the armor. So we're going to get some nice gold design and, some green designs. We're going to get something for, the old steel and mithril, and argon, and those are the old rank 3s, and then the old rank 4s, which used to be what oh my god, I forgot. So you have the Titan, you have the Temple Knight, you have the Red Knight, you have the Black Knight, right? Those are the old school. I think the R4 has another one. I forgot which one it was. Um, I forgot the name of that armor. It was a wire armor. We barely used it. That's why most people, it's hard to remember some of these items because we knew they were there, but we just didn't use them. That's crazy. We literally didn't use none of those items because we went straight to the first best and occasionally to the second best. Same thing with the staff. We usually go for the tourmaline staff. The other staffs, the Opa staff and the whatever other staff that we use like once in a blue moon. And we didn't want them because we all look for the best stats and the best looking weapons. So for the most part. Um, anyways, I just drop off for a moment. I wanted to share with you guys some of the things that I'm doing. So we added pretty much 10 daggers and 10 staff. I believe there's another 10 staff in the cooking that are being created pretty much the same way as this one's. But those are special requests, so they are being built in a way where they're going to fit certain armors, so they fit nicely. I'm trying to not just add one. We did 2 for rank 4, 2 for rank 5, 2 for rank 6, and then 7, 8, 9, and 10. They only have one, so we may add another 7, 8, 9, 10. And I want to add a rank 2, I want to add 2 rank 2 and a rank and 2 rank 3s. So because we already have 2 and 4, 2 and 5, and 2 and 6, we can keep it like that. Then we have 2 and 2, 2 and 3, 2 and 4, 2 and 5, 2 and 6, 2 and 7, 8, 9, 10, all the way. So 2 staff per rank, from rank 2 and above. Rank 1 is not something I'm going to focus on adding a lot. I may change some of them here and there to get the players kind of like, holy shit, a starting game, so on and so forth. I may add a special dagger, for rank 1, a special staff, a special sword, maybe a special spear, a special boa for the rank 1s. Those are going to be probably top tier on that thing. For the most part, when I add a new item, so let's say, for example, you have the first best of that, of that class. That means that the item that is coming in is going to have the same stats of that first best. So it's not going to be take over as being the best. It's just going to have the same stats. So that way player can have like 5 different items. Let's say you have 4 different staff in one rank. You may have 3 of them. They pretty much have the same stats, just different texture, different model, right? I am also working on something that it is probably going to be a game changing if I am able to do this, right? So imagine having one staff, right? Let's say this staff right here, the Frost Trident staff. This is a rank 6 ancient item. So let's say you see all the squares right here. They're all pretty much being used almost. This one is being used. This one's for the amulet. This one's for the shield. This is for the ring, for the most part. And then this one and this one and this one are not being used, right? So I want to see if I can use one of this UI interface and create something that is going to add the changing of the texture only of the weapon. So you can have one weapon and the weapon can have 10 different textures, right? You can buy the skins. Like if you play Call of Duty and you have an M16 and that M16 has like 10 different textures. There's actually promotions where you go in and they give you the new texture, the new texture, the new this, and new that. So I'm still working on that. I'm not sure how is that going to play. So it'll be cool to have an item here, right? And a new texture. So this box could work for the weapon texture, and this box could work for the armor texture, right? And then this box could work for something else. Like we're going to have the helmets. So the helmets may also be part of the increasing. So you're going to have 4 armor pieces. I want to increase it to 5 armor pieces. I want to be able to put the helmet as an armor texture. And, Cage kind of figured out how to do that. So I'm sure we'll be able to continue expanding that. But I want to learn how he actually did it so that I'll be able to actually do it itself without asking him. But definitely the helmets are going to be nice. So the accessories, of course, you have the rings and amulets, and you have now so far the icon for the helmets. Those are pretty much they're going to become part of. I'm probably going to shift them from this to the same place where the rings and amulets are. So you have to figure out what you're going to use, or I don't know exactly what I'm going to do. I'm just making a lot of assumptions right now, but just letting you know that the little cool system is about to take place very, 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 very soon. What else? Anyways, yeah, I think that's it for now. I'm not going to continue digging into all the stuff that I've been cooking, but we're definitely, the kitchen is busy and we have 8 different stoves working. And so we're cooking. We're cooking breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We're cooking dessert. We're cooking freaking pastries. We're cooking it all. All right. Let's go, baby. Age of Cignare Online, baby, is going to look incredibly amazing. A lot of people that have reached out to me privately in some of the big groups that I am of MMORPG. And I want to thank you guys. You guys are so incredibly interested on all the things that you've been seeing. And soon enough, we're going to have a nice alpha opening on Steam. We'll be able to pretty much, but I don't want to open the game until I have a full game, right? The balancing of all the items, balancing of all the mobs for every maps, everything, at least the organizing of the location of every single item, every single map, every single mob has already been chosen. So I don't have to work that out. All I have to do is work the mob balancing all the way to rank 10, and same thing with the armors and weapons and accessories, right? They all has been placed already on the proper rank, proper position. They just need to be completely balanced, which I will personally take care of that. No big deal. That's just math, and that math is my shit. That's my shit. So anyways, I want to thank you guys for watching. I know that lately I'll be getting quite a few messages privately from my Discord and other Discords that I'm member of. I don't get a lot of viewers, I guess, because I'm not a big YouTuber, but I don't do this for the views. The passion, the love, commitment I have for this project has nothing to do with fame, has nothing to do with having a big YouTuber channel, and have nothing to do with have a very large community. That's not in my book. Right now, I'm just building something because I love it. I love this game. I've been doing this for a very long time, and this is the very, very, very first time since I owned the game, and since 2013 that I owned the game, and I opened my first server pretty much 13 years ago. And I remember like it was yesterday. It was only open for 4.5 months, and then things happened. Whatever they did, I'm here today. And right now, for the first time, I feel like I can do things on my own. I've learned so much, everything that has to do with this game. I'm like a scouter. I completely have learned the entire structure of the client, the source code, the files, the binary, everything is all in my brain. When I look for something, I know where it is. So I feel good that when a question pop up, I can actually answer those questions in a fair time to get tasks done and to attack issues and bugs and, mistakes that they were made along the way. But for the most part, I completely scanned the entire code, and whatever was not working, now it is. Everything has been completely fixed. I know Cage has a big part on that. He actually pretty much had to re-engineer or reverse engineer everything. And the reason I know a lot of stuff is because he did that. He pretty much reverse engineered the entire game and helped me understand some things that after 7, 8, 9 years with the game, I never had the opportunity. The coder, or should I say the programmer, or well, I wouldn't say a programmer because this schmuck wasn't a programmer. I was talking about James Ryan before he stole my entire project. He never did anything that you see today. None of this changes, nothing that, of course, he may have learned and navigate the files and how to move from left to right a little bit, but he was not a creator mind and he didn't do shit but steal and got paid. But in due times, one thing about, doing wrong to someone is that for the most part, those people don't forget. And make no mistake, I haven't. So anyways, I want to move on from that. So fuck you, James Ryan. Anyways, I'm going to leave you guys with, we're about to add another addition of the game, which are going to be the shields. I have 10 new shields that are coming in. And then these shields are going to look so incredible, perfectly and aligned. And I already tested a few, so I know they're going to look insane. And I mean insane. So anyways, I have about 120 items that are going to be added. Between weapons, all sorts. I have new styles of weapons, such as a two-hander axe. We normally had the one-hander axe. Now we're going to have like a spear axe type of. So it's going to be a pretty cool design. Once I add them, I'll let you know. And pretty much the animation, everything is set already for everything, so we don't have to work on that. Anyways, with that being said, I'll thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna be working for the most part today, and I'll see you guys. When do I see you guys? I think maybe in a few more days, by Monday or Sunday. Today is Friday, so I'm gonna enjoy my weekend. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see. Anyways, guys, take care, and I'll see you guys very soon. This is your friend Cignare. Let's go. Yeah, baby. I am out. Bam.